On this all-new episode of Nightlife, we spin the magical wheel of VGK Roulette.
Across the board, might be the three best answers we've had to a single question in VGK Roulette history. Off to a great start.
And we relive a record-setting night for the captain.
Eichel down the wing, a delayed penalty on Buffalo. Centering pass, score! Stone on the feed from Eichel during the delayed penalty.
You know, anybody that knows Stoney knows how much he loves the game, and, you know, so happy for him. It's an amazing accomplishment. You know, it was good to see him get that.
Plus, Tomas Hertl returns to San Jose once more as the VGK look to extend their Pacific Division lead.
We are back at the Shark Tank for the second time in less than 2 weeks. Worked out well for the Golden Knights last time. No idea what that noise is, but hopefully it means we're about to get going.
All of that and more this week on Nightlife. Welcome into this all-new episode of Nightlife. It's been a picture-perfect start through the first half of the season for the VGK. The Golden Knights sit atop the Pacific Division and are clicking on all cylinders. Last week, the Buffalo Sabres were in town, and the captain had his eyes set on something big.
This is the precursor to expressive Mark Stone. The captain arrives at the rink, his game face refusing to reveal the potential of the night. Stone knows his team doesn't lose when he scores, and tonight, a goal or a point of any kind will be significant. A milestone awaits Mark Stone, knocking on the door of 600 points. More on that, let's bring in Dave Gosher. Good observation by you, Mallard. Yeah, thanks very much. The Golden Knights and the Sabres meeting for the first time this year. Golden Knights, Shane, the most home wins in the league, and they try to keep that rolling here tonight against Buffalo.
Well, take advantage of it here in the month of January as much as they can. Bruce Cassidy happy with 24 the way they finished.
Tanner Pearson, Shane, got bumped up to the Eichel line.
You can see Tanner Laczynski back in the lineup. He'll center Colasar and Howden. They established themselves as the top team. Now it's about solidifying themselves as the top team.
Golden Knights and Sabres underway. Quick centering pass towards Peterka, tip and a save, Hill. Samuelson gives it away. Howden looking to split the defense. Howden with a step to the net and he missed it. Trying to go high, glove on Reimer. Peterka feeds it out high, and Tanner Laczynski in the lineup tonight with a back check, picked it off. Now Benson squeezed by Howden, puck loose. Laczynski couldn't find it. Then took a bump by Gilbert. Benson the other way to Krebs, racing down the wall, pulls up against Haig. Howden on the coverage too. He'll lead the Golden Knights in transition with Colasar. Colasar drops it, White Cloud the trailer, throws it in front, save, rebound, score! Tanner Laczynski puts it home. His first for the Golden Knights to make it 1-0.
Well, called back up, and he answers with his first as a Golden Knight. Laczynski falling in the net, going to that hard area, getting to the inside. And the Golden Knights grab the 1-0 lead here on the first.
Tanner Laczynski, the 20th player to score a goal for the Golden Knights this year. Pearson, a little bit of room into the offensive zone. Eichel down the wing, a delayed penalty on Buffalo. Centering pass, score! Stone on the feed from Eichel during the delayed penalty. That's career point number 600 for the captain to make it 2-0.
Well, how about the pass by Jack Eichel? 3 Sabres all around it. And they watch this pass go right through to a wide open Mark Stone back door, going up to double digits, his 10th.
600 points now for Mark Stone in his NHL career. Colasar in the corner. Colasar looking for Laczynski, and Dahlin with a stick down low. Hanifin up ahead. Pearson charging down the wall. Off down Eichel, whip through, and he scores! Jack Eichel snaps it home from Tanner Pearson, and the Golden Knights are up by 3.
It starts with Hill, Hanifin up to Pearson. Watch Pearson a little protect. 2 Sabres come to him, he chips it to Eichel, and then Eichel makes no mistake. He beats Reimer glove side as Jack Eichel gets his 11th, and the Golden Knights get a 3-0 lead.
Save Hill. Deflected.
Save Hill. Shot and a glove save Hill. Made it look easy. And that's it. It's all over. And it's the 16th win of the last 20 for the Golden Knights. Top line, great performance. Stone, Eichel, Pearson, Hill was sharp. Their 17th win in 21 home games this year.
Congrats on your first goal as a Golden Knight. How did that play develop?
Good place to the neutral zone. Just fortunate enough to go to the net, and good things happen when you go to the net. Just happening.
What a moment for Tanner Lazinski as well. He's the second star in this game, bookended by the captain Mark Stone and Jack Eichel. He'll take a twirl as a number 2 star.
Didn't have that on my 2025 bucket list, but I'll take it.
Number 61.
Anybody that knows Stoney knows how much he loves the game, and it was good to see him get that.
Time for our first break here on Nightlife. Coming up next, place your bets because it's time to spin the VGK Roulette wheel.
I didn't hear anything you said after you started making fun of me, and then Shane jumped in. So,
Well, it was a good answer. Dave won that one.
Keep it locked. Nightlife on Strip Sports. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Nightlife. It's been an incredible start to the new year for the VGK, with plenty to talk about. From dominant play to milestones being reached, it's all coming up 777s on the VGK slot machine. What better way to break in the new year with 4 of your favorite broadcasters and the next installment of VGK Roulette.
Darren Millard along with Dave Gosher, Gary Lawless, and Shane Natty. Number 1 out of the gate. We're at the halfway point of the season. Vegas is challenging, in contention for first overall. What is one aspect of the season and their game that has pleasantly surprised you? Let's start off with David.
I would say, Mallard, their ability to close out games. Last year it was an issue, and there were points that they kicked away as the season went on. Lost to some teams they probably should have beaten. This year, that hasn't been the case. There's been an outlier. They had a lead in Tampa early in the year, but that was early. I mean, that was that first road trip. They lost a game here recently to Montreal, but for the most part, when they've had a lead, the games really haven't felt in doubt, and they've been able to put away massive points, and they let some significant points slip away from them last year. It hasn't been the case so far this year.
Gary.
Chemistry. They took 7 regulars out of this lineup, and this team looks from the outside like they're as close as the team that won the Stanley Cup. They play for one another, and they find ways to win all the time.
I saw Shane nodding when David was giving his answer. What do you think, Knights?
Well, there's so many, right? But I think mindset, physically is a big part of the game, but the mental side of the game and the mindset they have right now is that they are a championship team and they're playing like it now. And I think that comes with consistency, the finishing, all those things are through this winning mindset that is right through the team. I think it came from up top, it filters down, and they have it playing. They're playing winning hockey, and I believe a big part of that is having the right mindset, because there's so many elements in a game that can change it, momentum, all those things, and they're in the right place right now.
Across the board, might be the 3 best answers we've had to a single question in VGK Roulette history. Off to a great start. Mark Stone recently scored his 600th career point, 100th goal with the VGK. Where does he rank on the VGK Mount Rushmore, and who's with them? Gary.
He's number 1. They went and got him, and he took the franchise from a good story to a true contender. He's the captain. When they needed someone to step up in Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Final, he was Messier like that night. So that's the most important game in franchise history. He was the most important player. He's up there, number 1 for me. I would have him joined by Jack Eichel, Braden McNabb, and William Karlsson. That's the 4 guys on my Mount Rushmore.
Shane.
It's tough because I don't want to take Stone, but the way Jack Eichel drives the team and his elite status, him and Stone are, I don't even know if I want to do 1A, 1 and 2. Let's do 1A, 1B with those 2 players. Certainly, to me, are the guys that drive this team, and you see it, their ability not only offensively, but I just think they're all around games. When we starting to use the term selfie for Eichel. I think you could easily toss that around for Mark Stone, although you don't see a winger get it much. I think Yuri Lettinen was the guy who did it the most. The other guys to join, boy, that's tough. I got William Karlsson just because and McNabb I love, but I think you got to put Aiden Hill. Anytime a goaltender's backstops you to a championship, and it's got to be guys from that team. So there's an impressive amount, but those are the top two guys for me.
I'd like to see them chisel Aiden on a Mount Rushmore with the mask on, though. That'd be a really cool look looking up there. David.
Well, I heard Kelly McCrimmon say to you recently on your radio show, Mal, that the Mark Stone move was the move for them.
You don't listen to that.
It was on X. I didn't listen to it. Nobody listens to it. I just heard a highlight of it. Why would you listen to it? But that was the move. That was the move that changed so much for this franchise to acquire Stone. But on that, on the mountain with him is Jack Eichel for sure. He's emerged as one of the best players in the league. Has been for a while, but he's taken it to a new level this year. Alex Pietrangelo would be on mine. A legitimate stud #1 defenseman. And I don't know how you could not have Jonathan Marchessault on there. I know he's elsewhere now, but if you win the MVP of the playoffs for a team that's won the cup a couple of years ago,
good point.
He did great things for this franchise, including winning the MVP when all the chips were pushed to the middle of the table.
I didn't hear anything you said after you started making fun of me, and then Shane jumped in. So
well, it was a good answer. I think Dave won that one.
Thank you.
Time for a short break here on Nightlife. Coming up next, we hit the road and travel to San Jose for a matchup with the Pacific Division rival San Jose Sharks. If you thought Mark Stone was done reaching milestones, you were mistaken. The captain adds another feather to his cap. Next, right here on Nightlife. Welcome back to Nightlife. Mark Stone has been nothing short of amazing since arriving in the Valley several seasons ago. With the San Jose Sharks up next on the schedule, the captain was looking to add more round numbers to his career achievements.
Far from a normal game for Tomas Hertl.
This guy was a huge part of this organization for a long time. He doesn't care where he plays, he just cares that he does play, and he's thrilled to be back on a winning team.
We are back at the Shark Tank for the second time in less than 2 weeks. No idea what that noise is, but hopefully it means we're about to get going. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, Ashley.
Hello, Ashley.
Welcome to the television truck. You're looking live.
How's it going, Shane?
It's fantastic.
What is it, Ashley? Hold on.
Where is your partner?
He's probably chowing down. He needs some food.
What is it? What do you want?
There he is there.
Any final words before this contest?
No, I'm just hoping to make it up to the booth in San Francisco. And we'll see how this goes here. Shane evidently is going to go up to the booth with me.
Look at it.
What do you want?
More fun. With more on that, Dave Gosher and Shane Noddy in the Raptors in San Jose.
In the Raptors, literally, Darren, thanks very much. All right, there's dry January, there's damp January, there's winning January. The Golden Knights have taken care of that so far in the new year, Shane, and trying to sweep the season series with San Jose. Ready to drop the puck for this one, the opening faceoff, and we're underway from SAP Center. Theodore flings it to the wall to Karlsson. Now Theodore stretch pass, Stone posting up, able to get behind CC. Stone and alone, and he scores! Mark Stone, his 100th goal as a member of the Golden Knights.
Stone beats Georgiev to the glove side. Goals in 3 straight for the captain now.
And now Jan Ruda, wedged out of the play, nicely by Victor Olofsson. Kolasar on a loose puck, Howden looking, Whitecloud's the trailer walking in, headshot and he scores! Zach Whitecloud buries his third of the season, and the Golden Knights with a 2-0 lead.
A great job by Whitecloud. He fights off a couple of checks, pressure from behind, and the Golden Knights up 2.
So far, so good for the VGK. They built a 2-0 lead. Goals early in this game from Mark Stone and Zach Whitecloud, the captain, picking up his 100th goals, a member of the VGK, in his 300th game in a Vegas uniform. Second period underway. Stripped to the puck by Kovalenko. Feeds Gaudreau. Barclay Gaudreau in alone. Sends Samsonov. Off now to Olofsson, trying to fight his way in a little further. Feeds it in front to Howden. And he's shut down by Georgiev. Wenberg takes a look. In front, Eklund scores on the pass from Graf.
They start the third on the power play.
Third period underway, back to Eichel. The San Jose penalty kill has allowed 10 power play goals as Olofsson scores! He put it in short side!
How about this pass by Jack Eichel? What a pass and a great finish, Victor Olofsson, and the power play comes through.
Liljegren straight away, drifting. His shot off the crossbar and in. That one got by Samsonov. Foley on the wall. Pass just out of the reach of Stone. Eichel with a steal. Up ahead for Stone. And center ice for the empty net, and he missed it. He got chopped as he tried to fire that.
There might have been a little bit of a slash there as he went to shoot that on the open net.
Now the Golden Knights, and here's Stone with a steal. He'll feed it. Hurdle for the empty netter, and he scores. But the work by Mark Stone to set it up. Tomas Hertl buries it against his old team.
Mark, not only your 100th goal as a Golden Knight there, but it came in your 300th game as a Golden Knight. How would you sum up not only what it means to be a captain, but to be the leader of this group in particular?
Yeah, it's been a fun ride since I've gotten to Vegas. Obviously enjoyed every second of it. Done a lot of fun things here, and I just really enjoy putting the sweater on and going out every night.
All right, that's a wrap. Now everyone go around, say your favorite part about the game.
Mark Stone, 100th goal, 300th game of the VGK.
Solid choice. Solid choice. Shane?
I think Jack Eichel, that backhand pass on the power play, I'm going to steal that before Gary answers.
Gary?
Shane stole my so that was that and Mark Stone's strip of celebrating.
What about yours?
We'll see you next time, San Jose.
Time for our last break here on Nightlife. Coming up next, we find out who brings home the VGK Roulette win with some very important discussions on New Year's resolutions.
Just to be happy every day. It's always my ring, and I always seem to follow through with it. So just keep it rolling.
Worst resolution of all time for you.
Don't go anywhere. Nightlife on Scripps Sports. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Nightlife. The moment you've all been waiting for. Who will win this week's VGK Roulette battle? Let's get back to the action.
The Golden Knights are second in the NHL with 7 players of the Four Nations face-off. Who will have the biggest impact on their team? Shane.
Mark Stone. He was, talk about mindset. Yeah, he wants to win with the Golden Knights. His goal was to make Team Canada this year, and he's done everything. I think he's a guy that plays in those, he loves the big moments. Just saw what he did in the most important game when they won the Stanley Cup. Canada's loaded with a ton of, speed and talent up front, but I think he's a guy that just thinks the game so well, he'll be a big moment player for Canada.
Gosher.
Well, I would think Jack Eichel. Here's somebody that has really emerged, as I said, as one of the best players in the league this year. He's been in that conversation for a long time, but it seems like it's got a different look and a different feel to it so far. If you look at I think the U.S. probably has the best team going into this tournament. Or they're going to be, considered a favorite to win it. I don't know how they couldn't be, especially with what they have in net. So if Jack's one of the best players in the NHL, and now you're putting him on this U.S. team, I think he'll have a huge impact on a team that's already really good.
I think Jack should be Team USA's captain. Lawless.
Aiden Hill. He's going to be the starting goalie for Team Canada, and if they are going to beat the U.S., they're going to need elite goaltending. He's been as good as anybody in the NHL other than Hellebuck of late, and you could argue he's right there with Hellebuck. His record over the last 10 games is tremendous. Aiden Hill.
Mark Stone on Mount Rushmore, going back to that, I like the Statue of Liberty celebration in the goal against San Jose the other night. That was pretty cool. So he's got all the monuments checked off. New Year is here. Do you guys have a resolution? And if so, have you broken it yet? Lawman.
The episode of Seinfeld where they have the contest? Kramer comes in and throws his $50 on the table about 10 minutes after. That's me.
It's a different contest, Gary.
Yes. I said I wasn't going to have dessert. And there was a brownie that was consumed last night in San Jose, so I didn't last very long.
Brownie didn't have a chance. Shane.
No, it didn't.
Just to be happy every day. It's always my ring, and I always seem to follow through with it. So just keep it rolling.
How long did that thing last?
Oh, it's still going. It never stops. It's year round.
It's unbelievable.
Worst resolution of all time for you.
It lasted half a second after the ball dropped.
Go.
Mine would be, it's funny for us that make our livings for the most part on television, less television. You know, I don't know, I don't watch much anymore. So that's kind of it's been that way for a little while now. So I'll carry that on.
2 channels.
6. I've cut it down to 6 channels, and most of it's mindless, including
good
this.
thing you spend $1,000 a month on all your cable and
that's
all your
going to.
apps and everything.
I'm going to.
I watched you watch an hour of television last night.
What do you mean?
You and Shane were watching TV on the plane.
Yeah, but that's a show. I'm talking. I'm talking like the normal everyday TV.
Okay.
High def, black and white. I'm cutting it down to all that, and 6 channels.
Numbers coming in. Congratulations, Gary Lawless. You are this week's winner of VGK Roulette.
Good job, Lawman. Precedent's been set low.
Clean your glasses, Shane.
Here's a test. You want to go for lunch today?
No, I gotta go. I got deliveries coming, dogs barking. The happiness is starting to leave.
Here we go. Not even into double digits in January.
See you next time on VGK Roulette.
That does it for this week on Nightlife. We hope you've had a wonderful start to 2025. And yes, stay strong on those resolutions. We believe in you, Golden Knights fans. Our resolution is to be back on your TV screens next week with all new content. And we plan on doing just that. We'll see you next time, right here on Script Sports.